Have you gotten bitten a lot? I guess a lot of general public would ask
I
that
have
question.
been bitten a few times. Yes, been bitten a few times. The worst bite I ever had was the last bite that I had, which was 12 stitches.
Oof.
By a golden retriever.
A
actually.
golden retriever.
Yep.
And wow, so I missed, what was, can you tell me what the situation was?
Well, the dog was unsocialized. It was a golden retriever that had grown up in the woods of Gainesville. This is during the pandemic. College kid was going to college in Gainesville, living out in the woods somewhere, had gotten this golden retriever puppy and raised it. Probably not a great genetic example of the golden retriever anyway,
Right.
but moved home with mom and dad. Mom and dad said, you need to get the dog trained, and mom was a traveling doctor. She did a lot of volunteer work in third world countries and things like that. So she wasn't there for the first few lessons that I was there, but I've been there a few times, and the dog definitely had issues with strangers, aggression issues with people and things like this. But I didn't see any aggression towards the family until the third lesson when the mother showed up. And the mother tried to walk the dog, and the dog didn't want to go, and she went and tried to grab him by the collar. When she went to grab him by the collar, he went after her.
Oh, wow.
So,
right in front of you.
Right in front of me. So I stepped in, and I grabbed the dog and got the dog off of her, and I got bitten.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Not fun.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. But being a doctor, she, stitched me up right there in the bathroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she did. Did a
You
good
got
job.
immediate
too. Look at that.
stitches.
Yeah,
I can't even see anything
Yeah.
you're showing me. That's
Yeah.
great.
No, she did a good job. Yeah.
All right,
I was like, okay, well, I don't have to report the bite now, which is part of her reasoning, and I don't have to go to the hospital now, which saved me time. So I was like, okay. Then.
How do you correct that behavior with the dog like that? You just have to now not put the dog in certain situations?
No, there's a lot of protocols that you use for desensitizing, a dog to something that it's triggered by. Having your dog, some dogs you grab them by the collar when they're in trouble. Some people who use these after the fact corrections like you're talking about, they associate collar grabs with something really unpleasant. So you go to grab the dog by the collar, it might react. Why this dog reacted to collar grabs is, I have no idea because, I didn't know what happened prior to that day.
Right.
But for whatever reason, he was not having her grabbing him by the collar, and, he went after her.
You still work with that dog?
No.
Because of the bite or just because of
I
geographics?
don't work with the dog anymore, not because of the bite, but because of the son, because the son got mad at me.
Oh,
He blamed me and told me that I escalated the situation. And
by what? Getting the dog off his mom?
yeah,